Well, good morning. I'm Martin Tyner. This is my beautiful wife, Susan, and Dum Dum, otherwise known as Cody.
Our sweet boy.
Our sweet boy, not very bright, but he's a sweetheart. And this is someone that none of you have had a chance to meet yet. This is our new little wildlife ambassador. She is a peregrine falcon, and she has a bit of an interesting story. She came out of a captive breeding program. Huh, sweetie? She came out of a captive breeding program, so she's not from the wild. Unfortunately, she has some genetic problems, which makes her not suitable for falconry and also not suitable for going back in the wild. Oh, I know, that's just my hand. That's just my hand, sweetie. Not going back to the wild. She is incredibly nearsighted. We have our video camera set up, taking these videos, and it's okay, sweetie. Taking these videos, and I can promise you the camera would be nothing but a tiny blur to her. She's very, very, very nearsighted. The breeder that had her noticed that she was, couldn't fly. Normally she'd hit walls and stuff in her chambers, and she has a real hard time, finding food if it's on the ground, and she has a hard time, finding her bath pan, and so basically, she can see enough to sit on a perch and recover onto a perch, but she can't feed herself.
The breeders.
And so the breeder
was great about hand feeding her, and
yeah, he took really good care of her because she is handicapped. Huh, sweet girl? She's a little handicapped, and really the choices are either she becomes a wildlife ambassador and used as an educational animal, or since she can't go to the wild, can't be used for falconry, she would have to be euthanized. Okay. And so the breeder and I talked to me about her, and I says, well, let's give her a chance. Let's see how she does. She did her very, very first program yesterday. Yes, you're just going to flap those pretty wings. She says, I haven't been outside to get my exercise yet today. And so she did very well, even though, like I said, everything's shadowy and, distorted for her. So I've taken on a new role in my life. Not only am I the husband to this beautiful young lady, and father and grandfather, and wildlife rescuer and wildlife educator, I have now taken on the role as the seeing eye person for a falcon. And so, with her limited vision, she takes extra special care. Don't you? Yes, you take special care because you don't know, huh? You don't know what all this stuff is. Oh, yes. Such a good girl. So she's still, like I said, she's only been with us a very short time. She's still figuring things out and figuring out who I am and what's going on. But she's really doing remarkably well. Now, she doesn't have a name. And I thought I would let everybody know that what we're going to do is you can go on our website, and the page isn't up yet, but you'll be able to go on the website soon, and you'll be able to suggest names for our new peregrine falcon, and it's a female. And what I'm going to do is the name that we choose from all of the names that anybody sends to us, the name that we choose, the person that suggested the name, I will take and do a beautiful portrait photograph of her, and I do all sorts of wildlife photography, and I will print it up, a nice 8.5 by 11 print of her, and then send it to the person that comes up with the best name for her. And so we're just going to have just kind of a little fun contest to name our newest wildlife ambassador, our little peregrine falcon, and she's really quite good, and so we're excited for that.
Thank the breeder for giving us the opportunity to see if she would work out for education.
The breeder that bred her is a very, very nice fellow. He loves these animals, and he has a passion for them, and to care enough to take an animal that would be really very disabled and bring it into his home and give it the special attention and care that it needs to raise it up so it's full grown and it's healthy, and then try to find a suitable home for it. A lot of people, you just have to understand, a lot of people who make a living raising animals, they don't go that far. But this gentleman did, and we're very grateful that he has taken the time and the care with her. And so, newest wildlife ambassador. She doesn't have a name yet.
Pretty little girl.
Pretty little peregrine falcon female. And so she is. She's going to be our newest animal for our wildlife shows.
And she'll go through color changes as she molts too, won't she?
Yes, she will. Right now you can see her on her breast right here. That's kind of dark, kind of speckled and creamy colored. That's going to go pretty much white and a whole lot less speckles, and the speckles will be black speckles. And she's kind of a real chocolate brown on her back and on her head, and that'll go black. And so as an adult, she'll have very, very different colors. And that'll happen in the next couple of years.
My baby girl.
So that's our new friend.
Let you guys see her a little bit closer. Hi, pretty girl. Here she is. Isn't she just a pretty little thing? And again, this is the peregrine falcon. This is a little female, and she looks wonderful. And I think she's going to be just a terrific little wildlife ambassador for us. Yes, you are, pretty girl. Yes, you are. So much your pretty wings. Okay, sweetie. Anyway, that's our new ambassador. Give you guys a good little look at her.